actually feel like, me personally, I feel like the independent mindset has fucked the Atlanta music scene up. Because Atlanta music scene used to be chase the deal, right? And somewhere in this independent conversation, people have lost sight that you don't have to sign a deal that you don't want to sign. You can make the deal you want. But niggas be acting like niggas be sliding them paperwork and they be like, okay. And you, what?
That is how most of the stories go.
I think that's very pervasive.
But we gotta fix that. We seen Joe fight for this fucking TV show. Like, you gotta tell people what you tell people when you talk about doing this podcast and shit. You make the deal that you want to do. I don't know why niggas in the music business don't have this same mentality.
Because most people was hungry.
Huh?
And they
a lot of these kids, I mean, like you said, you came up as a hip hopper. I mean, a lot of these guys, we come from places where you ain't got them choices.
So yeah, but he ain't had no choice either. They was often, am I being right? From what I see, right?
Yeah.
Joe was offered a bag. I'm not pocket watching. I don't know what you need and what you don't need, but I'm just saying the bag was just the way bags is offered to anybody, right?
Yeah.
You have an option to take the money or do what the fuck you want to do. He chose to do it the way he wanted to do it. I don't understand why niggas don't do that same shit in the music business.
But in the famous words of Jermaine Dupri, I'm me. I'm me too.
That's right.
The field, right? When you dangle this bag in front of them, when you fucking put all these clauses in there, when you send the label lawyer to also be your lawyer, like it's a whole bunch of tricks in the game. I'm gonna say no. I'm me. I'm gonna do that. I'm a nut like that. I don't expect everybody to maneuver that way.
Message.
Yeah,
your message is muddled a little bit.
Yeah, we can't sit on both sides of the message.
You can't sit on both sides. You gotta pick a side.
He's saying, yo, dog, if they side you a piece of shit contract over there, right? Everybody outside making moves, doing whatever. Yo, you could get a decent lawyer for a couple $1,000s. It ain't like it costs $100,000. Not just that, the lessons that have been learned through podcasts, through social media, through all of those things, it's not the 80s and 90s no more. Niggas know that niggas be getting fucked. Okay, cool. So invest in a lawyer instead of investing in the chain.
There's
or the other side to that.
It's not the 80s and 90s. Now there's 2010, 2020 tricks. The tricks have also been updated.
But still have the attorneys.
Yeah, but for me, looking in, right, I don't have no podcast. I see Casanat did the same thing, right? He did what the fuck he wanted to do. He didn't take the deal. I don't understand why it's so instant for niggas that's doing podcasts and it's dumbed down for record company niggas. Like, a deal is a deal.
But a lot of these niggas are not taking the deal and choosing the independent route.
Is it money? Is there money attached to that?
They choosing the independent route because they believe the deals are bad. That's what I'm saying. All deals are bad. It's not a deal.
And that's not my message. My message is not all deals are bad.
I'm just saying, for the most part, if you are you and you got something that people want, 9 times out of 10, the people that push that paper across the table, it's not the deal that you actually want, right? Mm-hmm. So that's why the word renegotiation or negotiate is there. That's what we supposed to do. You supposed to look at it. Nah, red line, red line, red line, red line, red line, red line.
Slow down.
Send that shit back.
Slow down, Jermaine.
No, we good.
Nah, keep talking.
That's like the 4th guest in a row. I like this guest shit, yo. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm just saying. You see what I'm saying? I'm just telling you, like, I don't know. I learned this at a very young age, so I don't know, like, even when niggas, like, talk about me, that's what I'm saying, when we go back to what we talking about, I don't think niggas understand, like, my deal was amazing. Like,
we believe you.
I'm talking about amazing. I could do whatever the fuck I wanted to. I could sign whoever the fuck I wanted to. I could put the music out when I wanted to. My deal was crazy.
Because that's what you negotiated.
Yeah.
No, because he made jump.
No, because
I made jump, but I'm saying I made jump, but I went and we got the right lawyers, and the right lawyers had conversation with me and my dad. And we start talking about,
he
like,
had a dad.
You had a dad.
He had a dad.
90% of niggas don't.
And your pops worked in music, right?
But I'm saying, my dad was my manager, like, in my earlier days. Niggas be having managers.
Yeah, but
your dad
was the exact nigga manager, but nigga in 5B.
Niggas don't got managers.
Was your dad in the music business too?
Not this music business.
Okay.
No, my dad was in the music business as far as, like, a roadie for SOS Band, Brick, and Peebo Bryson, and the artist that was in Atlanta. He was doing roadie work, like hooking up shit. The music business record company business, neither one of us knew what we was doing. When I gave Kriss Kross to Rough House Records, I was sitting there and I'd be in my room and they'll be sending messages and I'll tell the company everything to do. This what we doing, this what we doing, this what we doing, this what I see need to happen. And I realized and I said, I'm telling these niggas everything to do.
Marketing plan was
running
me.
the label.
And they doing it. And they look like they
What I need them for.
Right? So when Sony approached me and said, we want to give you a label deal, my mentality was, all right, I'm doing all of this. Y'all niggas can't tell me I'm doing exactly what I did with this group. This how we going in. If y'all ain't with that, I'm gonna take this idea. What I was saying is that in rap that I know, right? As an artist, you make music, your goal is to boom, 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 boom. Right?
Reach the most amount of people possible.
Exactly.
Right? So you might want to go, you from, like me, I'm from Atlanta. People that never understand why I did a record with Jay-Z, right? Because when I was coming up, no Atlanta music was playing in New York. Niggas in New York treated Atlanta niggas like we were slaves, right? Talking shit, all of this. So I'm like, yo, when I go to clubs in New York, I don't hear nothing. Like, I don't hear nobody. And niggas don't, it's another thing, like niggas don't understand. I was before Outkast. Kriss Kross came out before Outkast.
Facts.
Kriss Kross performed at SOBs. I was in New York with Daz Effects and Cypress Hill. Kriss Kross was on these shows. So I'm in New York when New York Radio was New York Radio, right? When Red Alert and Chuck Chill Out and all this shit was really like the shit. And I ain't hear nothing from where I come from, right? And I'm trying to figure out how the fuck do I get in this space? Yeah, this is where hip hop lives. I'm trying to be, why niggas acting like we ain't part of hip hop, right? So niggas in Atlanta always looking at like, JD, you want to be from New York. I didn't want to be from New York. I just wanted my music to be heard more than where we was hearing, where it was happening, right? And I say that to say, y'all ain't with that. That was my goal. I don't understand how.
You know what you sound like, respectfully? You sound like the reason why NBA superstars don't make good coaches. They say a lot of times the Magic Johnsons and the Michael Jordans of the world don't make good coaches because Magic, why you ain't just go down and do a no-look pass and do, go through three people? It's like, you are 101. So the shit that you're describing, the average person can't do. Even an average great artist can't do what you do. So when people hear your communication about it, it doesn't sound like you're. It sounds like you're talking down to them a little bit, and it sounds like it sounds tone deaf because you're in a whole other stratosphere to everybody else.
That's not what I got from you.
Let him respond, please.
Yeah. And that's not a diss. That's just it's just.
Nah, I mean, like I said, I can't.
Because what you just described, I just ran the label on the low and then just
Nah, but I'm saying I don't understand that.
I know you don't. And Magic don't get what
I don't get the fact that if you do something, pay attention to the tracks, right? I think that's like, even like when people ask me how is it that we keep making hit records, I pay attention to what I think people like, right? And if I go back and try to sprinkle a little bit of what I think I did that people like, it continues to work. This is not like, I don't see how this is hard.
I know. And it's a bunch of people. That's my point.
I ain't do no diss, trigger finger itch. I been bad on that boy.